Self-care is the new trend in media, but have you ever thought that it might be a revolutionary act of feminism? Feminism is the belief of equal rights and opportunities regardless the gender. But what feminism needs to tackle now is the core problem of society glorifying women's suffering. From fairy tales to modern day expectations, we are taught that our value is measured by our suffering. And it's time for us to redefine what being a woman really means. That it means to care for ourselves as much, if not more, than for others. When we are small in fairy tales, we see the women lead, enduring and tolerating different types of abuse from everyone. And we think that that's how it should be. When we grow up a little more and we go to school, we are seated with the problematic boy in the class and we are expected to fix him or change him. And if that doesn't happen, we are the ones to blame and not him. When he pulls our hair or makes fun of us, we are taught that he likes us. And since we are small, we are taught that abuse is love. We are taught to be good women all our lives. We are taught to be good daughters, which means taking care of your parents, but never questioning why you are not in the inheritance. We are taught to be good mothers, which means sacrificing yourself and never looking after yourself after you have kids. We are taught to be good career women, which meant working ourselves to sickness and never asking someone for help. We are taught to be good wives, to tolerate the abuse of our husbands, and to never complain about it. And we are blamed for everything, even things we cannot control. Just look at who is blamed in a divorce. Regardless if it's the woman or the man who initiates the divorce, the woman is blamed for being the one not keeping the family together. When a kid makes a mistake, the mother is blamed for not educating him as if she's supposed to be the only caretaker. Society expects us to be an emotional sponge, to be the ones responsible for others' emotions, and to take the blame for everything that we don't have control over. Women are an emotional sponge to everyone, and that is shown, for example, in the study where it says that pregnant women whose partner is depressed is more likely to have complications than if she herself is depressed. 80% of autoimmune diseases, which are diseases where the immunity system attacks itself, happen to women. And according to Dr. Gabriel Maté and also others, people who suppress their emotions and take on the emotional baggage of others are the ones who have these autoimmune diseases. And also, this leads to also chronic diseases and major diseases. So this is the time for us as women to act for ourselves. So how do we do that? The first step is to be angry. Yes. Being angry doesn't mean being aggressive or yelling or any of those things. Being healthily angry, according to Gabriel Maté, again, means to have a healthy boundary. Because anger is a healthy protection mechanism of the body. We are taught to suppress that healthy anger. Because as women, we are taught to tame the anger instead of living it ourselves. And healthy anger, as I said, is not aggression. Healthy anger is you're in my space, get out. And you need to live that healthy anger for the protection of your own boundaries and yourself, and your well-being. And of course people will be disappointed when you set boundaries with them. And that leads to my next step, which is called Let Them. There is a book called Let Them by Mel Robbins, and it explains this Let Them theory, which is an amazing theory that teaches us to let whatever we cannot control, to let people process their own emotions and not take the blame for someone's emotion. To support people through their problems, but not to take their problems on our shoulders. And to let people be responsible for their own actions. And most importantly, to let people be disappointed. And this is the biggest challenge, especially if you grew up being praised as being the good girl who never says no to anything and is just so kind. But let them be disappointed. Because the people who actually care for your emotional well-being and should be important in your life, they will not be disappointed in you. They will be proud of you. Another step is to slow down. Slowing down is an art of being rebellious against the rushing of life that we all have, especially as women, when we take multiple responsibilities. Slowing down has physically and mentally and emotionally has proven to regulate your nervous system. And when you slow down, you process, you do things with your own intention and not just because society tells you to do them. And for all the women and girls who listen to this speech, I have a task for you. Every day in your life, you're going to do at least one action that only benefits you. That you're doing because you like to do it, and you're not doing it for anybody else, you're doing it to benefit yourself. And this is how you normalize and you realize how good for your well-being is to actually prioritize yourself, even if it is once a day. And in a society where we are only taught to be something for someone, and where society profits from the damage that we cause to ourselves, be just someone, not something for someone, not someone, just be someone, and be someone that you love and respect.